everyone and welcome to Brands Hatch. Today is qualifying. The Superbikes have actually got further setup that they can go out and do, but the Supersport bike have got qualification at 10 o'clock. So I will show you when they are going out. What have you got to do today then as a team?
Basically we've got to make a few changes on all three bikes really. The Superbike was fueling, we had a new engine going yesterday. The fuel was a little bit out, so we've changed that now. Hopefully that'll be okay for this session. Vittorio feels pretty confident he can get into the top 20 today with the setup we got now, so that's good. Got a good feeling on the front and a good grip on the rear.
Yeah.
Luke's bike he's got chatter on the front, so we was discussing about it then what the plan was for the setup on the front. So hopefully that's not it's sorted yet, but we've got a plan of what to try.
What do you think you might sort of
we think we're just too soft on the front. We just keep trying to see the travel. We're seeing it, but he's just pushing the tyre everywhere. So we're going to go quite big on spring rate,
yeah,
right up, and just give him something to push against, and then tell him to push on. And
is that based on the data we were looking at yesterday?
Yeah. Every time we went stiffer. It was good. He was pushing on into it.
Yeah.
But then he's hitting the limit again. That's when he was getting the chatter. So we're just going to go big again today.
So he's really on it, to put it.
He's an aggressive rider, to be fair. He's aggressive on the brakes and just an aggressive little rider. So
yeah,
he pushes on through quite quick. But and then Mason isn't too bad. He's just got a couple of little tweaks he's making.
Yeah.
Or we're making for him.
Yeah.
And then
they seem very different as people. You know, they're massively different.
Yeah, and their riding styles are. Mason's very smooth. You can see it in his throttle trace and his brake trace. He's very smooth, very consistent. Whereas Luke's pretty consistent, but he's very aggressive with it.
Yeah.
Like, very last minute.
So it's like braking. Do or die with Luke, you know, and he'll go for the win or nothing. Good night's sleep.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, not too bad. You all ready for today?
Yeah,
that's cool.
I only wish that the weather will be okay.
What's on the list for you to do first thing this morning?
I'm doing it. Gearing, suspension.
There's quite a lot to get ready for qualifying.
Lead brakes, check clutch. Yeah, quite a lot. That's the thing then.
How are you feeling this morning? Good?
Yeah.
I'll just tell you.
So they're getting the Supersport bikes ready to go out for quali. They're just putting the fuel in, just getting everything ready, checking a few final things, and then they'll be ready to go out. So Luke's come back in and they brought the bike back in. Looks like there's some slight adjustments to be made on the bike and a new tyre on the rear. So now Luke's gone back out again. He's actually in 9th and Mason is in 8th. So at the moment you've got engineer from K-Tech, you've got the chief engineer of Gear Link Kawasaki and Luke Hedger, one of the Superbike riders. They're just looking at the data which has been downloaded from the ECU during qualifying. They'll see if there's anything they can do in terms of smoothing out any problems they've got. They'll do that and then apply that ECU remap back onto the bike for the race tomorrow. Each of the sports bikes are being stripped down at the moment, just doing oil change and things like that. They do this after each round. So now we've got Vittorio on the Gear Link Kawasaki Superbike. He's just getting ready to go out. He's got his safety gear on. He's just relaxing before he goes out.
When I go, I have the problem on the right, on the right, the second right. I still feel that.
This is the ride that set out after the last season due to a broken thigh and a broken wrist. When right was on Silverstone and he was up towards the running edge. And after the Garrett Bridge was to your right, missed out the track, but the went down the M6. Down the
This is Mason's bike. Luckily he's absolutely fine, slightly sore arm. This is his bike. doesn't look too badly damaged, luckily. So he'll be ready for tomorrow now. Just an engine, top disc clean up tomorrow.
Not too bad, to be fair.
I was just trying to hide from everyone because everyone was so despondent.
So it's horrible when you get Luke couldn't ride, like, to be honest. He's so unlucky.